So what do you do when you've already made a commitment and you wake up on a particular day, you don't feel really good, it's not one of your best days, and you are just not in the mood at all, and you just want to be by yourself? So what do you do on those days? So this is me on one of those days, and because I've made a commitment to post a video on YouTube every day for 30 days, today is one of those days that I am not in the mood of posting on YouTube. And in fact, I was just telling myself, or would I say trying to look for ways around how I can post a video without having to show my face, because I'm not in the mood of like putting myself together to like, to look my best. I was trying to look for how I can like divert, dodge it by maybe looking for how I can post a faceless video. But then I had to remind myself that this challenge is about showing my face. It's about getting comfortable on the camera. It's about like showing up even when I'm not in the mood, when I don't feel like. So I pushed myself to like, yeah, this is it. This is me on one of those days that I am not feeling like let's say I'm not feeling so great, but look at me, I'm here. And I learned something today, and what I learned today is about relationships, about like, building relationships. So I was getting to learn from a research which was taken by some people somewhere in America. I've actually forgotten the details, but that research is all about like what makes life like what's the word? I think what makes a good life. Yeah, what are the things that makes a good life? They had interviewed some people, young people, asking them what they really wanted or what they thought could make a good life. Some said that they wanted to be rich. The other set said they wanted to be famous. And much later in their lives, when they became older, they went back and asked those same people they had asked when they were much younger what they thought made a good life, and they said that relationships. And it's one of the things most people would never have thought that makes a good life: relationships. Not just relationships, because you could actually be in the middle of people, you could have relationships with people but still feel lonely. But you see, the research was more around, let's say the bottom line of the research was that people who are socially connected, families, like they're socially connected to families, communities, and all, they tend to be much healthier, and they tend to be more happier as well in life. They even get to live longer compared to people who are not satisfied with their relationships. People who are probably they are lonely, they are not socially connected in groups that are meaning they are not socially connected to groups that are meaningful and groups that they are satisfied with. I also got to learn that my throat is quite stuffy because I've not been talking so much today, and I'm just trying to like make a video right now, so it's quite stuffy down there. Just pardon me for that. Yeah, so I also got to learn that this truth. I also got to learn that you see, when you're feeling physical pain and you're surrounded by people who really love you, you love them as well, they are trying to cheer you up, and you're experiencing physical pain, you get to observe that the pain is not so, like, it's not so bad compared to when you're experiencing physical pain and then you're lonely, you're not satisfied with your relationships. Emotions, like your emotions are going to like magnify that physical pain you're experiencing. So to wrap it up, having great relationships can even have a positive effect on your physical health. So that's just that. And relationships are very difficult to manage because you always need to put in the work, and it's more like it's not something you just get to do for a few months and then you're done with it. It's a lifetime thing. And because a lot of people want a quick fix, a lot of people just don't want to put in the work, including myself. I'm part of those people. Let me not be making it look like I'm not part of them. So because we are not always like excited about putting in the work, we get to like ignore it, and we kind of live in this generation where people are like, yeah, if someone doesn't make you feel good, cut them off. We're in like the cut it off or cut them off generation right now. So it's always very easy to cut people off. And at the end of the day, especially when we get much older, that's when we are going to understand the need for relationships. I'm not so much of an older person, but right now I still understand the need for relationships. And when I was much younger, I probably, if you asked me anything about relationships, I was also around like the cut it off. Sorry, cut them off rather. I was also part of the cut them off kind of thing. It's not completely like, it hasn't completely disappeared in me, but I'm still trying to bring myself out of that cut them off place and understand that we are all not perfect, and we can only put in the work and of course do the hard work to be able to keep relationships. So that's just that for today. It's not going to be too long. It's just me showing up even when I don't feel like showing up. So that's the video today. If you're trying to grow with me and watch me as I do my videos every day, because I know it's going to probably inspire you to also make your own videos every day. Today is day, I think day 6, yeah, day 6, yeah, it's day 6 of posting every day on YouTube. And yeah, it's not been so rosy, but I love the fact that I'm able to, like, talk on the camera. It's getting better and I feel really much better. I feel I'm doing a great job at that. So I think it's something you should also try as well. And thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video tomorrow. Bye.